What did you two say while playing Riichi Mahjong? We're in the Jade Room. Riichi calls all around. Danger looms. Your dopamine crashes down. You made a misplay. A misclick. It feels like you're so not okay. First place of Subway. Welcome back to Mahjong. I mean, the exact words that I said before starting this recording to my significant other, because she works from home, and I didn't want to hear me screaming, just like without, I don't want it like a jump scare, like literal YouTube jump scare. I said to her, the original key is way too high for me. I'm gonna sing it in the original key. I thought. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. You're listening to Riichi FM, you two beautiful day. And if you check your phones, the MP3s have automatically been added to all of them. Woo! Do people still understand that reference? Tim Cook at one point, there was like a free U2 album that was added to everyone's phones. And like the most Googled phrase for the next month was like, how do I get this damn U2 album off my phone? At the same time, like I'm not a U2 hater. I in fact, like, I don't know, when that song was on the radio, I'm dating myself, but when that song was on the radio, I was like, oh, frick yeah, The Beautiful Day came on, you know, this is on. Point is, folks, we're doing okay in the Jade Room. We're trying to re-enter our stable Mahjong player arc, okay? And we're gonna go in the Jade Room today, and we're gonna try to keep that gravy train rolling as we load in. Let me just say this. If you like this song or you like the genre, please feel free to subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can also leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel such a great deal. It's the currency of the website. You never have to. I sincerely always appreciate it. Very much so. Okay, two same players, go frick yourself. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Yang Su writes, I've been a chronic YouTube watcher for 8 years now, watching thousands of hours of gaming content for hundreds of games. Never have I seen anyone upload themselves getting so unlucky so many times in a row and making it this entertaining to watch. Thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you so much for the kind words. It means the world to me. Thank you, thank you. This hand, no slouch, right? Like, unless we draw it into an 8 of characters, right, meow? Like, it's kind of tempting, yeah. Tanya is kind of tempting. At the same time, I say this to you. I say this. Hand kind of stinky, though. Hand's still very stinky. Like, middle tile weight here, middle tile weight here. I don't open up my hand willy-nilly, okay? That's antsy behavior. Genuinely one of the biggest takeaways that I have learned. Oh, what the frick? In recent Mahjong history is like, oh my, 7 pairs here. Is that right or wrong? I don't really know if that's right or wrong. A 1 3 5. That's kind of intriguing to me. Drawing into a 2 of circles, not the end of the world, but a little 7 pairs Tanyao action. Ooh, that's also interesting, right? Like, oh man, this ain't my dad. This is a cell phone. All right, could still be a regular schmegular pinfu hand after all this rigmarole. But anyway. One of the biggest lessons that I've learned in Mahjong recently is that opening your hand, stinky. Opening your hand to get into Tenpai, not stinky. Opening your hand specifically to get into Tenpai, what a strong position to be in. What a fast, efficient way to play the game. Opening up your hand willy-nilly, oh, I'm 3 tiles away from Tenpai, but if everything goes right, if the stars align, if Mercury is in the correct position in orbit, then I can get a Tanya only hand. That's not me. That's antsy behavior, okay? That's antsy behavior. Oh my god, I freaking forgot to thank the Patreon members at the start of the video. Hey, thank you so much for all the support on Patreon. Patreon.com/YU_SMG. Bonus videos every month. Of course, it's in the first month right now, but it's $4. Bonus video, you get access to the Riichi Mahjong strategy guide. You get access to the Riichi Mahjong go frick myself moment where I draw into the 2 of circles anyway. I don't want to play this hand. Like, not because I'm mad and tilted at these draws, but like, what is this? Stinky. Like, I don't think I like any of this. I think I can fold right now and it's okay. The Dora is the white dragon. Folks, I don't know if you've noticed this. There's a distinct lack of white dragons on the table right now, okay? Seto Kaiba would be furious. He likes the Yu-Gi-Oh card, Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's a joke that I'm making. I could chi here. I think I'm supposed to fold here, though. I genuinely think I'm out of here. This hand is nothing, 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 nothing. It's not 7 pairs. It's not Tanya. I could have played a little bit more aggressively, but I don't think that that's right. And I think that if we are able to get out of this situation with our points relatively intact, rubber raggy, then I think we've done a really, really good job. Still a little tricky here. I'm kind of running out of, why do I only have these tiles? Like, where are my 1s and 9s and honors? Oh, right, I was on the pipe dream of Tanya. But it's gonna be a little tricky to fold. Oh, I could kiss you on the mouth right now. I could have, no, it wasn't, I could not have had Tenpai. Okay, excuse me. Apologize. Some people watch these videos to fall asleep too. How am I doing outside of the game today? Thank you so much for asking. I've been doing this new thing with my significant other. We've been having this new like verbal repetition that we've been just doing between the two of us, where we try to keep things as equitable as possible. Genuinely, we're trying to be like, you know, we try to make decisions together. We try to like, neither one of us is gonna be like, oh, this is gonna be a power move. I'm gonna show them. Like, no, it's not that. We've been dating for like 5 years. The time for all the, oh, I'm gonna show them that they like me more than I like them. Like, the time for that was never here, really, because I don't like to live in psychological distress the whole time. I'm very upfront with all that jazz. But anyway, we've been doing this new thing where I started doing this, where like I'll ask her, Left Lord, I knew you were doing something spooky. I knew someone was doing something spooky. Tome, not today. Go home, Tome. Okay, all right, people didn't like that one. People didn't like that one. And I'm inclined to agree with you. It's not my best work. Where I will ask her, like, hey, do you want to go to Chipotle for lunch? And she'll be like, oh yeah, that sounds great. And then I'll say to her, you're so... Jokingly, of course. I shouldn't... I mean, I say to her, ironically, like giga ironically, like 13 layers of irony where I don't even know what the joke is. I say to her, you're so whipped. But it's not just because she agreed to go to Chipotle with me. Like if I say to her, hey, you mind if I, like, I know you're working right now. Do you mind if I do the dishes? Because the sound might be distracting. And she'll be like, yeah, go ahead. And then even in that situation, I'll be like, you're so whipped. It's fun to do. It's fun to do. Especially when you're being nice to someone else. Just, I don't know. It's been a fun time lately. I've just been saying that a lot. I've been really enjoying myself. I don't know if you can tell. It's only applicable if both parties feel like they're in an equitable relationship, though. Otherwise, I think it's gonna ruffle some feathers. I think it's gonna, you know, maybe not go as hard. Something else that we've kind of been struggling with is like, I haven't slandered my significant other in so long. How do I want to say this? Because she, like, I in no real world am I like actually mad about this. It's just a tricky situation where, oh, right Lord pawns into the 3 door. I have to focus up a little. But anyway, she is very sentimental, and like rightfully so. Otherwise, the world is devoid of joy and happiness. Like, you have to be sentimental about things. You have to like make memories, right? And all that jazz. I mean, I feel like I'm about to deal into Right Lord's half flush in the character suit. Okay, I don't think I'm allowed to play aggressively anymore. If I draw into a 2 or a 4 of circles, I go for it. If I can chi into a 4 of circles, I also go for it. I think, wow, a crosslord is not laying this hand down either. I mean, 2 of characters, as far as character tiles go, pretty safe, right? I mean, the Right Lord just cut a 5. They're not waiting with a 3-4. This is scary, though. Oh, my God. A crosslord. Do you see something that I don't? Oh, Green Dragoon. That's the kiss of death. That's got to be the kiss of death, right? Like, I don't think I can cut this unless someone else cuts this first. I think I cut 8 of circles and 9 of circles. And then, oh, this is so awkward because now I can never get a triplet of the 8 of characters. There's only 1 left in the wall. I need someone else to be braver than I and to throw the Green Dragoon. Otherwise, I'm not dealing into Right Lord's horrific domain expansion. I just can't do it. I want to remain, again, I want my points to remain relatively intact. A crosslord, that's Zuzzy. The fact that I never deal in with the Green Dragon. Just don't want to. Bartleby the Scrivener, I would prefer not to. Letting go? Yeah, Crossroads certainly let go of all their points. You want everyone back. But she has a lot of keepsakes, okay? And some of these keepsakes signal very significant, lovely moments in our history. Some keepsakes are as follows. Like I'm keeping my voice down. We went to a Pokemon Go festival and we got these Pikachu visors, and they're really big. Like, they're really big visors, and there's no real good place to store them, okay? Because they're like really tall. They're made it cost the Pokemon company pennies to make. And I'm gonna say this, we even got wristbands at the Pokemon Go festival, and those wristbands are arguably a nice souvenir from the experience. We both got blue ones. Team Mystic represent, you know what I mean? But I've been wanting to throw away the Pikachu visors for a long time, and I think they're keeping us in the dark and feeding us lies. My significant other, she's like, oh, I'm gonna turn them into like a scrapbooking endeavor. And here's the thing, I believe her. I believe her. I don't think that she is lying to me, but it has been a while. We moved last March, and we moved with these damn visors. So imagine my position now, where it's very, what is one to do? What is Yusong to do in this situation? The point is, you got to work these things out in an equitable manner. And I joke around saying that there's no good place to store them. It's fine. They can just live on a shelf. I'm not like, it's not like there's bigger fish to fry in the world. I mean, I'm one tile away from time. I did pawn the Eastwind early on. You could argue, Yusong, isn't this the exact antsy behavior that you warned us not to do? Yeah, it is absolutely. But it is Seawind from Prevalent, and it allowed me to like have confidence and to open up the rest of my hand. Right Lord calls Riichi. All right, here's the moment. Here's the moment of greatness. If God is on my side, holy frick. Across Lord, no. Murph! Don't deal in, please, Murph. It means that this game is gonna end without me having a real chance to get back, Murph. And then the video like this is gonna be awkward. Oh my God, am I in third? I'm in third. All right, we gotta run it back. We absolutely have to run it back. And this is fricked up because we are going to Chipotle for lunch. And then I was like, oh, I'll probably be done by this time. And now Murph dealt into the, oh my God. Oh, you know what we could do? Oh, this is going to be awesome. There's a new event where you kind of, I love clicking my little bubbles. This is just like bubble wrap for me. I love clicking my little bubbles. Is there any strategy to this? No, I don't think there's any strategy. Is this a background? What is this? What are the rewards? Oh, this is so interesting. I don't know I think this is, they randomize it, right? If not, it's on the bottom left corner. But I think it's random for everyone. We're going back into the Jade Room today, folks. We're going back into the Jade Room. Hey, if you appreciate the 2-for-1 BOGO special, I'll say it again. Feel free to leave a like and a comment. It really means the world to me. Thank you so much for all the support. We load back in. No second song parody. Why? My throat is already shot from the first song parody. A Crosslord is a streamer. Ooh. I don't know why that's my reaction, but that's very exciting. Oh, if you want a link, because I don't think YouTube will allow you to do this. Oh, frick. Oh my God. Sometimes I joke, like when I've been doing really poorly. Oh, where's a Crosslord's YouTube channel? Can I watch a Crosslord instead? This is scary for me because you absolutely could. Look at this. Can you imagine waking up in the morning, logging onto Mahjong Soul and being like, oh yeah, there's like a 62% chance that I freaking crush it today. That's unbelievable to me. Left Lord, let's take a peek. Master 2-star, you are me. This is Kafka-esque, okay? Sometimes you wake up in the morning as a cockroach. Sometimes you wake up and you only get thirds and fourths. I can't tell you which one's worse. Right Lord, Master 3-star. First of all, tell me what it's like. Second of all, 30% pee in a cup. All of you need to pee in a cup. This is untenable. Speaking of untenable, this kind of rocks though. Like, I won't lie to you. Oh, a little Riichi. Look, I know it's not a good Riichi call. I will be the first to admit to you it's not a good Riichi call. The only reason that I'm sending this is because without it, I cannot win. Oh, Yusong, you could have waited for a 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku. I hear you. The chance to draw any specific tile is what, 3% if there's 4 copies of that. So there's a less than a 3% chance that we draw into the 1 of characters. Watch me eat crow by drawing into the 1 of characters. Oh, you want to see a table flip live in 1080p? You want to know I got these scars? But the only reason, like if I was sitting in the south seat, the west seat, or the north seat, I would never call this Riichi. But because I'm in the dealer seat, it's Riichi nothing, but it's Riichi dealer seat if you think about it. So I'm kind of okay with this. Left Lord, we might have been able to bully Left Lord into folding with that 5 of bamboo. Don't really know. I mean, that 7 of bamboo came from before then, so I can't really tell if they're folding or not. But hey, you know, maybe they took one risky step and then decided, you know what, frick this noise. This hand isn't worth it whatsoever. Yusong, what's going on? With your life, why was that such a difficult sentence to say? Life has been okay lately. You want to know? Every single night I walk around. Oh frick! You actually did it to me. I could have had an awesome Son Chokler hand. In the dealer seat too. All right, that's fricked up. I can't help but also notice that no one's discarding circle tiles. I think they, you know, there's no circle tiles being discarded, which means that it's just a very dangerous suit to come out right now. Hey, if this hand gets into exhaustive draw and everyone else pays me $1,000 for the no 10 penalty, right? That's also good. Like this hand isn't even worth 3K points, so I will be very, very happy if that is one of the outcomes that we can get. Lately, I've just been walking around at night, being like, why is my whole body tense? So I'm trying to relax, trying to do some of that. You know, yesterday, speaking of relaxing, my significant other and I, while in the middle of this Pokemon Go Visor feud, mind you, we still find time for diplomacy. We both work from home, but we never like take advantage of that. Like we both just like constantly are just on our computers, which is like a miserable way to exist. You know, sometimes you gotta put the computer away and like live your life. So we were both like tilted. I don't know if it's because we both slept wrong or whatever. And we were like, you know what, let's exercise. Let's do a little bit of like hooky. You know what I mean? So we went to a nearby park. I brought my parasol. I'm still on my parasol arc, by the way. It's not a bit, okay? I genuinely get so fatigued in the sun. Evolution was not for me. Evolution was for other people, okay? Evolution did not. I'm not supposed to like carry on. I'm not, you know what I mean? I get so tired and so not sweaty, but just like genuinely fatigued and headachy and whatever in the sun that I've literally been just carrying around a green umbrella, okay? I eventually would like to find a more aesthetic parasol. I don't know why I'm laughing. I guess it's because Yusong is the paragon of masculinity. Yeah, I guess so. That's good. What do I want to cut here? I feel like there's so many things that I could cut here. I feel like 2 of bamboo is not really doing anything for us. White dragon is also a perfectly fine discard, right? White dragon, like we could draw into a 2, 3, 4 and then have a pair of the 5s and then a double-sided weight here. Like keeping all these excess tiles, what might seem superfluous, seem excessive, might actually be an okay thing. Went to a nearby park. It was incredible, folks. It was incredibly lit. There was some cute dogs around. We saw some. It wasn't like. They weren't necessarily bonsai trees, I don't think. What do I do here? I either cut this shape or this shape. I don't know. I guess I have some of the 4s, meaning people are less likely to have 4s. I think this is better. 1 tile away from pin through. If I just draw into the 3 of characters, it's the easiest, you know, smashing of the like and subscribe button I've ever seen in my entire life. If I am once again a single tile York in it for like a 3, ooh, I mean that's interesting. Now if we draw into what, another 5 of characters, it's kind of good. Like we could just go Tanyao, Oppa Tanyao style. Would have loved to have a pair of the 8 of characters, but I'm not gonna get that tilted about that. I think that we're still making an okay decision. We can East 1, repeat 1, 8 decision. I'm just gonna see with Maka afterwards, like what the right move was. Could also weirdly like chi into a 3 of characters, but that doesn't even get me into Tenpai. I don't frick with that. I genuinely just don't frick with that anymore. 6 of characters. Oh, we would have had the 7, 8, 9. That's hilarious. But like now it's guaranteed Tanya, Riichi, Tanya, red 5. Maybe Pinfu, right? For Pinfu, we need to end on a double-sided way. We send this. I send this one. I send this one. I send this one. Dealer seat, Riichi, Tanya, red 5. That is good enough for me. That is genuinely good enough for me. We've thrown a 9. We're not waiting with a 7, 8. If we don't draw into the 6 of characters, I hope that someone, or that we draw into a 3 of characters. It'll set a nice little Suji trap for the 6 of characters. Maybe a career-ending Suji trap for someone else. Like look at this. They cut the 5 because I had cut a 2 and I'd cut an 8, right? Not waiting with a 6, 7. I'm not waiting with a 3, 4. Left low cheeses by Riichi. I immediately deal it. Just kidding. See that? I reversed my fate in the universe by calling it out. I say that I'm gonna deal in, and I'm wrong about literally everything. I reversed my fate there. It's an advanced Mahjong technique. You complain to the gods like, of course I deal in here, and then, oh! That's so lucky. That's so lucky. Call me Jason Mraz and Colby Calais. No way, I'm lucky. I'm in love with my best friend. Sanshoku! Get the eraser out. It has been 0 days since Yusong accidentally got Sanshoku without realizing it. Yep, that's on me, folks. That's on me. That one's on me. I did not realize it was guaranteed. That's so embarrassing. That sucks so hard. Oh my god. Oh my god. Because I'm cringing. It's the rare actual cringe moment. I mean, like 7 Peasies is a pipe dream, but like I like playing this hand regular schmegular style as well. Fora Bamboo goes sicko mode here. Fora Bamboo goes so hard, right? For Pinfu, you have to end on a double-sided weight. So, just filling in this little spot here would be incredible. So we went to the nearby park. It was great. We saw some dogs. They weren't, I don't know if they were bonsai trees, but someone at the park, I mean, like, you know, the city or whoever's in charge of this area, like, you know, cut the trees in a way where it kind of looked like a big ass bonsai tree. That was awesome. I don't know. It just got me hyped. Like I was like, oh, this tree is great. But genuinely, it was a nice mood booster, you know? It was nice. The air, I mean, not always in like in Southern California. I don't know if it's this way with all cities, but in Southern California, like the air quality is often bad. And you're like, Yusong, who's sensitive enough to care about the air quality? Me. When the AQI is bad, I have one of the most why is this I'll just say it. I have one of the most sensitive throats of all time. I could have kept the 1 there for pure straight, right? Yeah, I should have kept the 1 there for pure straight. That's so on me. Oh my god, I'm playing such bad Mahjong today. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to give a press conference apology after this. Someone get me a ukulele. Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna have to give big apologies after this. And then a Crossroads audience might be like, oh, we have to check out. I mean, they don't know that I'm a streamer though. Guy standing at the corner of the party.jpg. They don't know that I also stream Mahjong Soul. That's okay. It's absolutely okay. What was I talking about? And there were some cute dogs there. I was freaking sick. The air quality was good. So I was just like, I was huffing it in. Yusong, be normal as you're telling an anecdote. 2025 challenge difficulty level impossible. Yeah, that's fair. Am I missing Sanshoku with this hand? No, but now I'm paranoid. Of course I'm paranoid. Definitely missed the pure straight. That doesn't feel good. What is the door? Holy frick. Oh my god. I genuinely need to lock in. This is unacceptable. This is so unacceptable. I did not even realize that my red 5 was also the Dora. So this is Riichi, red 5 Dora. Yeah, If I get Pinfu, I could Dama 10, right? Pinfu, red 5 Dora in the dealer seat. If I run the frick out of somebody, that goes so impossibly hard. Now we're in a weirdo situation. I should have thought a little bit more about just straight up pawning the 5 of bamboozles, right? Just get me into Tenpai before the end of the round. Look, I know it's no fun that I'm staying in the dealer seat. I know that I'm setting myself up for a 1.5 hour video, just repeating it infinity times in the dealer seat. Yeah, I understand, but also I have a thirst to win. Now Left Lord is gonna sumo here. They pulled a Dominant Derek. They had 2 doors, 7 pairs. Holy frick! All right, this is gonna hurt. We're in the dealer seat. We pay out the lion's share. But we're still in the lead, and that's okay. It keeps the game moving along. All right, no one's dying yet, but the night is still young. When do people go to bed? I will say this. Lately I watched an interview with like a K-pop celebrity or a Korean actor. I really like that. I don't know. I'll just name drop the channel. So there's this South Korean I don't know what you would call them, like host, MC, named Yoo Sok. I think he's so entertaining. I think that his ability to talk is like so good, and his ability to keep a conversation moving is like, it's just like very enviable, you know, or not enviable, just like admirable. Like I think there's always a lot to learn from that. Just the way that he makes people comfortable and keeps things going and stuff. So I really like, and I also think that he's really funny. Like that also doesn't hurt, right? I could play this hand 7 peasies. I could also just go normal style, right? It depends what we draw next. All right, it's the most 7 peasies hand of all time. Let's get it. Do I call Riichi here? I don't think I call Riichi here. I think if I get into Tenpai and I'm waiting for like a tile that doesn't necessarily want to come out, like 4 of bamboo, I never call Riichi single tile York in it for the Dora. I want other people to pretend that the Dora is still safe, and then I get to ruin their entire life, right? So that would feel really, really good. Even if I draw into another Dora, frick, okay, we picked wrong. That's so tilting, but that's just luck. Right Lord's gonna call the Riichi. Now, I'll just say this. It's not like we have a lot of safe tiles here. I think I'm about to just YOLO send a 2 of circles if we have nothing else. Oof. Okay. That does not feel good. I'm just gonna YOLO. We see 2 of the 3s. Left Lord calls pawn. Can you not force me to draw again? I would really love to not draw again. Could pawn here? No, I have 2 safe tiles. Yusong, go for all triplets. Dora. No. Absolutely not. I have 2 safe tiles in this economy. That goes unbelievably hard. What happens if we draw the Dora? You're kidding me. I mean, weird position to be in. Absolutely freaky position to be in. Well, let's see what Maka thinks about East 2 push decision. Because it is 7 pairs, Dora, red 5. I mean, that's disgusting. That's actually disgusting. And I'm going to deal into Right Lord. Oh, I'm dealing into Left Lord. They have 2 Dora as well. But this is an interesting, at least there's a lot of moments to review after the fact. Am I really going to have the biggest and baddest Curse of East 1 of all time? I was watching an interview with a Korean actor, and they, you know, I think a lot of the times on these shows, they like kind of want to make the actor or whatever celebrity look really good, and you always want to portray yourself as a hard worker. I'm not saying that I don't believe anyone when they're describing their work schedule. I just think that we should be very, very careful about media, right? Like, if I were to portray to you, oh my God, I'm such, like, please, I would love for you to even be critical about what I say to you, you know? And it's like, for example, earlier, it sounds like, oh, I have a very good relationship. And I do have a very good relationship, but it's not like we're not struggling through a lot of stuff. It's not like we don't have arguments. We're in couples therapy. We're trying to work out some stuff. And I think it's going okay, but it's definitely, you know, we both shed some tears and stuff. So just like, you know, don't let me trick you into thinking that everything's just like peaches and cream or whatever. Is that an expression? Roses and daisies? I don't know. I love being critical of media. Oh yeah, it rustles my jimmies. The point is, they were like, oh, like people stay up really late, and you know, people have late nights and stuff. But then just keep this in mind. I'm not saying that people don't work late nights, and I'm not saying that they don't work really hard to provide a good like product or, you know, song or movie or whatever to, you know, the audience. But people wake up late. Like, people in those schedules, if you are staying up until like 4 to 5 a.m., you are waking up at like 10 or 11 or 12, you know, like, just because I was even finding myself getting self-conscious. I don't think I think I started this anecdote on a previous video, but I never finished it. Hashtag Yusong, hashtag the classic. But like, I myself got a little insecure because I was listening to someone say like, oh, you know, all these late nights might have been worth it, and I think that they were real about that. But, the point is, I'm not downing them that they had a lot of the late nights. I started getting insecure. I started thinking to myself, well, I haven't had late nights. Does that mean I'm not working as hard? Yada, 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 yada. You can't make me play this hand, right? I don't know. 4 pairs in our hand, but like, it's so awkward right now. 3 Dora are gone. I don't think anyone has a bang in hand. 3 Dora are gone, and I see 2 red 5s. I could have played this hand. I could have played this hand way more aggressively. Or we see 2 red 5s, 3 Dora. What is someone packing right now that I'm scared of? Nothing. So, all right. I think if we draw into another pair specifically, like I can get rid of this 5 of bamboo or whatever other tile that we need to throw. If we draw back into the 3 of bamboo, sure, we can draw back into the 3 of bamboo. Sometimes you can make mistakes in Mahjong and still get rewarded. Hashtag God is AFK. That could always happen, right? Definitely a possibility. All right, I'm 1 tile away from it. 7 pairs, red 5, red 5. I'm never calling Riichi here. I just want someone to ruin their life by not paying attention and by believing that their tile is safe when it really is not. There's the 8 of bamboo. Okay, I know what I'm discarding next. Hopefully we draw into a 6 of circles or a 7 of bamboo. The awkward thing about 7 pairs, among a lot of other stuff, right? The awkward thing about 7 pairs is that, like, you can't get yourself into tenpai by pawning or cheating. Like, if you want to just avoid the exhaustive draw penalty at the end of a round, you're kind of at the whim of the RNG. You can't just suddenly cheat to get into tenpai. Whatever. If we can't get into tenpai, we can't get into tenpai. Hopefully a crossword is also not in tenpai, and we can just keep the game schmoving around. Yeah, I don't really want to throw anything dangerous. I know, I literally was just saying, no one has gas. We see all 4 copies of the Dora now. And even so, despite everything, I still don't want to deal in. So I was getting self-conscious. Like, am I working hard enough if I'm not having late nights? And I'm like, yeah, I wake up early. Like, that's just because you're not, like, I don't know. My brain was going sicko mode on myself. Like, oh, Yusong, you're so lazy. And I'm like, yeah, we gotta slow the frick down. We gotta stop comparing ourselves, especially to what people say online. No one made it into tenpai. And I don't want it to be like I'm anti. Like, the statement that I was watching like I mean, at this point, if you're watching this video, it's old news, but, or maybe it's not old news. Recently, a VTubing agency had collapsed, named V Shoujo. Just, they were embezzling, allegedly. it really, in my opinion, it really seems like they embezzled funds that were meant for a charity. You know, one of the big streamers, Iron Mouse, said that they raised $500,000 for a charity, the Immune Deficiency Foundation, and that just never got donated. And that's so fricked up, in my opinion. In my opinion. I don't know, but many people are saying this. Okay, in my opinion, that's giga fricked up. That's so messed up. 4 of characters is the Dora, and so the late night thing came from like another VTuber who was like, oh, I was so duped by this company. When I got accepted, it felt like all the late nights were worth it. And I'm not dunking on that statement at all. It was a very heartbreaking statement. I just, like, what my brain, my depression, my self-loathing and self-criticism, also go frick yourself, started going sicko mode as soon as I read that. And I was like, why am I being triggered out the wazoo? And I'm not knocking the VTuber. Like, they just went through a horrible situation. I can't imagine what it's like to be lied to your face about payment. Just kidding. I can. It's called freelancing. But I'm not saying that I've had it worse or anything. But just the point is, I wanted to give you some context in case that you also recognized where those words came from. I'm not dunking on the person that said that. Of course not. Of course not. It's a terrible. It's genuinely a terrible situation. The thing you want to know what one of the most like fricked up things is that, like, in today's economy, I think a lot of people are freelancing. Why? Because I think hang on. I love corporations and I love companies. My DMs are open for sponsorships. I love corporations. Give me those boots. My tongue is available for business. Okay? But my friend Yudong, who's definitely not me. It sounds like he's me. It's Yudong is not me. It's just an alter ego, just like a figment of my imagination. Yudong is a real person, okay? Yudong, whose opinions I don't agree with, thinks that it's only because they must have had something. They must have had something, but they just dealt into Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5, Ipatsu. At the least, if I get an Oradora, it would have left them on the brink of death. It would have gotten us that natty Hanemon, right? I mean, it's not natty Hanemon. Oradora is a GMO Hanemon. Like it's you know, it's not farm to table. Right Lord is getting owned right now. I mean, I apologize. I wish everyone could win in Riichi Mahjong, but also, this is what we live in a society. Like, if you see my match history, could pawn here, could genuinely pawn here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, if I draw into another one of circles, you're telling me this isn't a frickin' all triplets hand? I know all triplets is bad. I know all triplets is bad. Every single time we go for all triplets, I have to say something in the LibreOffice document to remind myself to not go for it next time. Could still go for Chitoy. This is unfortunately very normal, right? Just the 3-4 shape in our hand, kind of incentivizing us to go a little normal style with it. Like, if we draw into a 3 of bamboo specifically, I'll be hard pressed not to just like, yeah, that's good too. No, that's good too. If we draw into a 5 of bamboo, I cut this and then I guarantee myself Tanya, and then I pawn and chi to get into Tenpai, and I'm a freaking beast. Getting maybe a little too full of myself. Oh, but I work late nights, so it's okay. One of the worst aspects, in Yudong's opinion, of the freelancer economy is that oftentimes I have found myself begging to be paid, barking up a tree to be paid. If you are a company that hires freelancers, the dignity that you can afford them is making sure, I'm gonna go for it myself, is making sure that they don't have to beg to be, they don't have to like check in twice to be paid. That's so like, it's so like, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's pretty freaking like annoying. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, sorry to bother you. It's just that you didn't uphold your end of the bargain. It is messed up. It is messed up. I don't know if anyone's running a mega $1 million Fortune 500 company in the background of this video. I'm going full flush. I'm going half flush. This is disgusting. Holy frick. Hey, if anyone watching this video is running a Fortune 500 company, you know, at least make sure that your contractors are paid on time. Maybe it's just because the industries that I was rocking in, like, you flying by the seat of their pants, a lot of like kind of pseudo-y got that startup vibe, but like I feel like a lot of companies use that startup, and this is all still Yudong's opinion. I don't agree with any of this. I love corporations. I think that, yeah, pay the delivery driver less, lose more money year over year. But maybe, but I think a lot of places use like, oh, we're a startup as an excuse to do business malfeasance or something. I don't know. That Yudong, when are you gonna join the rest of us in reality? Incredible luck this video. You know me. I love complaining. Oh, whining. Oh, whining feels so, I love whining into a microphone. Are you kidding me? That's my whole brand, baby. Okay? No, it's not. But I love whining. Oh my God. I cannot whine. Even me, prolific whiner, Yusong, right? I cannot whine about the luck that we've been having. Fue Coco? Is that true? Yes, Fue Coco. Fue Coco in the background is agreeing. Right Lord calls Riichi kinda nasty here. Like, kinda nasty in the sense that, I mean, I'm pawning the green dragon if it comes out. Like, if I kill them, the game is over. And 3 of circles? Oof. A million tiles get us there. A million tiles get us there. Of course, we might deal into Right Lord in the pursuit of all this. 3 of circles being safe? Could someone else drop a 3 of circles? I technically could always fold with the 9 of circles. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should. Let's see what Maka would have done there. Because I wanted this hand so badly. I guess I just, maybe a little bit of impatience there in ending the game. South, hang on. Where am I even typing right now? South 2, push decision. Let's see what Maka would have done. All right, let's not lose our lead. That's so fricked. Should I have folded there? Ah, that's so fricked. I don't know. Okay, well we'll have to go back and examine it with our AI overlord. We'll say a lot of the stuff. Oh my god, did I ever tell you this? I post on TikTok to try to get more views. This sounds so skeevy, but it's true. Like I'm trying to create entertaining clips on TikTok, but hopefully to, you know, draw people in, Venus flytrap style, foomp, and then suddenly you're playing Riichi Mahjong and you got a lot of brain rot. It's the business model, okay? But every single time, because I don't scroll that often on TikTok, so TikTok has no idea. I mean, they probably do, but they don't have a good idea of who I am and what I like. So every single time I open the app, it's literally AI Jesus like doing something. It's an AI version of Jesus Christ. It's so clear, like he's got sun-kissed skin. It's like I know the skincare back then was not this good, okay? You cannot lie to me. I know the skincare back then was not this bussin', okay? And so TikTok doesn't know me at all. And I think that I've been saying it out loud that TikTok continues to serve me up AI Jesus because of the fact that I'm not gonna get addicted to the app if that's what it keeps showing me. I'm one tile away from 7 pieces. I cut a dangerous tile, right? I think I'm supposed to cut a dangerous tile. The reason I cut the 2 is because 1 has also been shown in the Dora indicator. And then these have also once been discarded, but that's not going to get me into trouble later in the game. This is going to get me into trouble. Two of bamboo is going to get me into trouble. Do I ever call Riichi here? I don't think so. Left Lord, I think, is making a push for it. I think they are genuinely making a push for it. Oh, this is so risky. I don't want to deal into Left Lord. But the 7 of characters does not make me happy to keep. Like 7 of characters, I do not want to keep that tile. Do I ever call Riichi just to make other people uncomfortable? There's an idea, right? There's an idea. 4 of circles is fine. I'm gonna cut the 4 of bamboo just because if someone Rons me here, it's pretty bad. But I don't want someone to Ron me later when it's really likely that someone's in Tenpai. Maybe at this point I'm already supposed to be playing like Omega safe. Gonna cut the 4. I'm way more happy to wait on a 1 or a 9 than a 4, so I'm kind of chilling right now. Could also like set a Suji trap, right? Like I've cut the 4. If I can wait on a 1 or a 7, then that feels tremendous. Then you know, 2 of circles seems okay to discard. So left Lord, what do you have? Green dragon, 1 red 5. It's not that bad. At the same time, your score is dangerously close to my score. 4 score and 7 years ago. This is purely brain rot, purely just word association. I don't want to deal in. It doesn't even matter. Like my decisions are being made for me. I can't even get into Tenpai even if I wanted to. So I guess a lot of my decisions are being made for me. If I draw into like a 7 or a 3 right now, I think I'm still okay cutting the 1 of circles, right? A lot of 3s have been discarded. 3 3s have been discarded. Right Lord has something. They're willing to cut the Dora in this late game scenario. I mean, I think this is okay. I could just huge fold with the Dora myself. I think this is okay. I don't think I'm playing well right now. I think that there must have been a safer tile there. There must have been a safer tile. South 2, 1 of circles decision. I think someone's in Tenpai. And now, this literally just passed, but I don't believe in you. But what am I supposed to discard beyond this? Holy frick, it worked. It's because Left Lord could suddenly pivot themselves. I wasn't even paying attention to whether or not Left Lord changed their hand. Crosshair with the Riichi. Hate that. Hate that for me. How many 7s are visible? Doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme. Please. Oh! It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But this is bad, though. Green Dragon, 2 red 5s is enough to bellyache about. Oh, man. The whining factory. Oh, Yusong is clocking in at the whining factory. Can I just be real with you, though? We got so lucky earlier in the game. And then I think I played badly. I'm not going to pin this on anyone else. I think I just straight up played badly. I don't think that I was as focused as I should have been. We've gone for 7 pairs so much. That's not the sign. That's not like the hallmark of like, oh, you should have been focusing a little bit more. But it doesn't feel good. I'll tell you that much. So this hand, if we're lucky, we draw into what? 7 of bamboo, 3 of circles, 3 of circles. That would go so hard. I would also be happy drawing into something around this 5 of bamboo shape. Sure. I would also be happy drawing into something around this green dragon tile. Door is the 7 of circles. We can't use anything around the 7 of circles, but at least we are recognizing it before it's late in the game and then we accidentally just cut it willy-nilly. We did draw into something nice. Huge. I'm still going to keep the green dragon. I still think that we can accept a 3 of circles here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pretty strong shapes in our hand. Again, for Pinfu, we want to end on a double-sided weight. So a lot has to go right for that to be the case. Sure. Now I can accept a 3 or a 6. Our hand is in an abundance of shapes right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of you has to go. I think we can maybe discard this block, right? There's kind of a weird chance that we might be able to go Tanyao style if we draw into a 6 of characters. So this 8, 9, 9 shape, although strong, we might have to throw it later. 1 of circles not what we're looking for though, unfortunately. Is anyone else doing anything scary right now? A crosslord, 31% looking first place, MFer. Yeah, you don't want to face me in a rap battle. My insults will leave you teary-eyed. Am I good at freestyle rapping? No. I gotta write down my song parodies. I love spit and fire. Don't get me wrong, folks. I love spit and fire as much as the next person. But I think that I am at my best when I can write down my Riichi Mahjong song parodies. 4-5 is good. 4-5 is good. What am I supposed to cut? This 4-5, this 4-5? I mean, this 4-5 is dangerous to cut because it's close to the Dora. Dora's the 7. But I am supposed to cut something here. I mean, or I could just... Oh, frick. I mean, I like this Omega chunk. The reason why I'm cutting this awesome 4-5 shape is because we have 5 blocks in our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't really want to keep extra ones right now. And being able to accept the 3 and the 6, I guess we could have already accepted the 6, so it's a little worse. Ooh! South, 3, 5 of bamboo cut. I do not want to call con here. I absolutely do not want to call con. Why? No one else has opened up their hand at all. If I call con here, I flip open a new Dora indicator. It has a 75% chance to benefit one of these 3 players and a 25% chance to benefit me. So I don't like that idea. Not only that, if I call con and then someone else calls Riichi, they have two normal Doras, but then 2 chances at Aura Dora as well. I do not frick with that. Then I am forced to fold. Now, we are getting into the late game. This is so spicy. I think I should have been folding years ago. Right? We see none copies of the Dora. We see Right Lord cutting the Dora. I'm willing to cut this. I'm definitely willing to cut that, but I'm willing to cut the 9 of bamboo. Why? They cannot be waiting with a single tile or a double pair weight of the 9. We see all of them. And they can't be waiting with a 7, 8 in their hand, right? Because of that 6 of bamboozles discard. So this is like kind of like a guaranteed safe tile. Now is the winter of our discontent. Now, if we want to get into Tenpai, we have to make like a pretty heartbreaking discard, right? We have to make at least a pretty risky discard. I need someone... Yeah, I could Shi this, but I don't think this is right. Because what am I going to cut afterwards? I just can't do that. And I don't think I'm even willing to risk this. No! A crossword pays out the dealer penalty. I guess I am okay with this. Did they get Sanshoku? Oh my god! Oh my... Did I lose this game? Did a crossword die? No, we are still in it. South 4. Okay, here we go. We need like a 3-ish Han hand. We need like a 4-ish Han hand to usurp Left Lord as the ruler of this domain. Holy frick, we can do it. Oh my god. Lock in, folks. Sea Wind and Prevalent Wind, and we just drew into a sick tile, right? 3 of characters, Charactones, if you will, allows us to accept the 2 of Charactones, which is the freaking Dora tile. 1, 2, 3, Sanshoku. I'm going to keep my options open. That's right, folks. He's squeezing every drop of value from this Mahjong Lemon right now. Mahjong Lemon? What is this? Fan fictions I've been writing? Okay, here we go. I definitely pawn here. Seat Wind and Prevalent Wind. If I direct hit Left Lord, I think I can get him. It would be nice to draw into like a red dragon or a white dragon or a Dora tile. I mean, Left Lord cutting the Dora tile is bad news for me. Technically like 1 less of them in the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I believe in this shape to become two pairs, or two things. The two things, the Weird Al version of two chains. Two things. Okay, it's way less cool. It's way less cool. Drawing into a red 5 also just goes so hard, right? I want a guaranteed 3-Han banger. Then I feel like killing Left Lord becomes easier. I want to keep this 3 around. I know it's so redundant right now, but if we draw into a 2 of characters, it goes wild mode, right? Just being able to accept the door goes wild. Drawing into a 4 is not bad either. Then we have this like extremely long shape. This is fine. A 2-3-3 shape later in the round. Doesn't that feel like incredibly dank? Can we ever do a half flush? I don't think so. I think that's a good question. Invisible straw man in my head. I think that is a good question. Maybe because I do want some more value, right? Like if I sumo a 3-Han hand, I still think that that's enough to kill Left Lord. They are the dealer after all. They would have to pay the bozo penalty. And now this is still a great situation. I am in Tenpai. If I can direct hit Left Lord, I do. If I sumo this hand, it's just 2k, right? Left Lord goes down 1k. That doesn't even feel that good. Oh, very awkward. But if Left Lord is willing to cut another Dora, and if they're playing Omega defense style, then I don't think that we can. But we can always chi a Dora, right? That would feel, see when prevalent win Dora. If I draw, oh, now we're starting to get into some pretty, ooh, okay, Right Lord paid $1,000 for their Riichi stick. So now we can maybe do something about that. 3 of characters, by the way, looks safe. Oh, ruin your life, Left Lord. Break up with your girlfriend. I'm bored. Ruin your life. Cut the 3 of characters. It looks so safe here. I don't know if that was right, but I want to risk it. My thinking there is that if I deal in, at least I don't get last. Like it's hard pressed for me to get last. South 4 push decision. This is. I mean, this is already a really long video, but there's so much to wonderfully learn from. You know what I mean? 3 of characters actually look safe. They're not waiting with a 4-5, and if they're waiting with a 1-2, like a lot of the 1s are gone. Like 3 of the 1s are gone. Maybe someone sees the last copy of it as well. So Left Lord, gigantic folded. Left Lord, gigantic folded. If I sumo here, I think that should be enough. Left Lord pays with the dealer penalty, and I get the 1k from Right Lord's Riichi bet. Oh, I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be close. But if Left Lord deals in, oh. Wow, that is also interesting. Is that enough to kill? Riichi. Ooh. 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 Oh, it's a tie, but it goes to the runner, baby. Oh, it's a beautiful day. First place it feels like. Sphere of innocence, ooh woo, go frick yourself. And that's the sphere of honesty, go frick yourself. Wow, a lot that we can learn about in this post-game match luck. A Crosslord starting to become the Joker. Hopefully they also have their Yonkler emote that they can use in hard times like this. They played an S, by the way. They had the highest grade. That is so fricked. That is so fricked. Crosslord, I'm sorry. Good luck with your endeavors. Got a lot of empathy for just uploading. Hey, I uploaded 5 straight L's on this channel. I get it. I'm not trying to say that I have it worse. I get it. South 4. Let's go reverse order. Right Lord calls the Riichi. Right Lord calls the Riichi. I am in Tenpai right now. They're fine with this. They're fine with this. My likelihood, like, I don't know. I just like this. Because if I deal in, I'm not even last. And Maka knows. Terminal tile. Based. So effing based. And then this is good. And then someone else deals in here. This deals in. Inadvertent Suji trap. You ruined your life. Holy frick. Was there anything else that was safe? 3 of circles. The greed. The greed. If they sumo, it's not guaranteed that it's enough to win, but you could be scared, right? You could just be scared that it's enough to win. I think genuinely, even without the Maka, I'm folding here. I'm folding. Even if you sumo, it could be a Riichi sumo only hand. Probably not. Players are good here, but like, I don't know. You never know. And then I could deal in, right? Like as in, if I'm this player, Right Lord could deal in. Right Lord is me, which is very confusing. It's like the rush hour. Me, I'm you. Okay, the kind of situation. They don't hate this, but yeah, they want you to fold. All right, that's so interesting. And then my push decision, never punished. Holy frick. And then South 3, there were a lot of spicy moments where I feel like someone could have Domitan the F out of me at any moment. I'm gaming. I'm gaming. I'm gaming. Oh my god. Teacher, all this praise? All this praise? And then I was confused here. 8 of bamboo cut. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And then we draw into a good tile. Oh, you hated this. You hated this. So what did you want me to cut? Ah, you want to know why they wanted me to cut 7-8? I'll give you a second to spot it. I'll give you a second to spot it. But there is a real reason, I think, why they want me to cut the 7-8. I was hesitant because I love waiting for a terminal tile, right? Like a 9 of characters, that goes so hard. But here's the big reveal. Sanshoku. Sanshoku is absolutely possible here. 3, 4, 5 or 4, 5, 6. The door is open for that. Love is an open door. Two of characters as well. It's fine, right? Fine. Fine discard, and it keeps the Sanshokler open as well. Maybe we cut this as our to find a pair later in our hand. All right, that's on me. That's absolutely on me. You know what? This is worth adding to the LibreOffice document, because I feel like I'm gonna be in these situations a lot, and I need to reprimand myself a little bit for not seeing Sanshoku. Yusong, consider yourself reprimanded. All right, it doesn't feel good, but I think it's necessary. So. What is this gonna be? 156. Please keep more of an awareness for Sanshoku. You literally missed it in the start of this video, and when you have 6 shapes, try and you're having a hard time deciding which one to cut. Maybe Sanshoku can be your guiding light in a dark and stormy sea. Okay, here we go. This is a long sentence. I'm gonna put a period here. When you have 6 shapes. All right, and now, bam, puts the lotion on the skin. Put the screenshot in the document. South 2. There's a South 2. 1 of circles decision. This was a weirdo moment. Maka, analyze me. A+ score? Yeah, I didn't really know what I was doing in this hand. So I'm cutting the 9 of circles because I don't want to play this hand anymore. I wonder if they were... Yeah. So they're okay with me cutting the 4 here for 7 pairs. And then I cut the 2 of circles here, but you really wanted me to cut the 9. Fair enough, I suppose. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is more of a folding play than anything, but this is not that bad, but it could deal into Right Lord. I mean, we see 3 of the 3s. It's okay. I think it's okay. 1 of characters is okay. 9 of circles is okay. 8 of circles is okay. I cut 1 of circles. Is there anything else that was safer? The Dora tile. Wow, you really rank the Dora tile as safer? Let me just see. Let me just see. I'm gonna show the effect display, right? So that we can watch people draw. So that came from within their hand. You drew from the wall. You're not accepting the 3. No one changed their hand. I should have cut the door there. If I really wanted to fold, because no one changed their hand, this is so on me. I needed to pay attention to whether or not people change up their hand. Because if they cut the door and then you change your hand, then you could wait for the door. Then you're no longer in Zozi Furth and Shell. But now, like, you did not change your hand, and you did not call Ron off of the... I mean, this time you did. This time you did. But after the door was cut, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Huge. And you'll be able to see... That's the tile that they cut. And when the tile comes from within the hand, it looks different. The animation genuinely looks different. Right Lord cut from the wall, you cut from your hand, right? So that is also interesting. That is also very, very interesting. South 2, push decision. Right Lord called Riichi. I am in here. I dealt in here and it was scary. Effect display is going off. This takes too long. I cut the Southwind. I cut the Red Dragon. And then I cut the, you wanted me to fold here. This was a little hasty of me. I can't guarantee a good weight. I just see that this hand is, I was seeing red. This was way too greedy. This is going in the dock. If you're in the lead, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. There's a time and a place for greed. When you're in first place, it's not that time. You can't guarantee yourself. I can't spell a good weight here. either. Like, maybe we're single tile Yorking it for the 3 of circles or something, right? How do you spell guarantee? We need a mnemonic device. Guar. That's not even how you spell gargora. Guar. G-U-A-R-A. If I remember A-R-A in the middle of guarantee, then I'm unstoppable. East 2. We're almost there. East 2 pushes. It's just learning is, you know, ain't no rest for the wicked. And for those who want to learn a little bit. So, Right Lord calls Riichi here. You wanted me to fold with the 2 of characters. I cut this. Why did you want me to fold with this? Am I missing something? You cut a 1 earlier? Yeah, but doesn't that mean like you're kind of rocking with a 3-4? But I see it's 2 of the 3s. You could equally be rocking with a 3-4 here. Oh, but it's less likely that you have a pair of these as well. That's a little fricked. I guess yeah. This 2-3 is the exact same as this 2-3, except we see all of the 1s and we have 1 more copy of the 2. All right, that's on me. That's on me. Yeah, it's scary because they cut the 1, but it's. I mean, we were very lucky not to deal in here. Holy frick, the triple-sided banger. That's incredible. East 1, repeat 1. There was an 8 decision. Yeah, I had to decide between the 1-2 and the 8-9. An unbelievably difficult choice. You wanted me to cut the 1-2. Why? 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku? I don't know. I don't know why this evaluation is higher. I guess because we can't draw into a triplet of the 1s. We can always draw into like a... I don't know. If you have any... Like this could connect to a 2-3-4 shape. And then that's interesting, right? We can draw into a pair of something else as well. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. If you have any thoughts about this yen, please let me know in the comment section down below. I feel like there's actual good wood to be learned there. We could have a ripping and roaring discussion in the Discord. Folks, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoy this song or you enjoy the song, you can always subscribe. I got new videos every single day. You can leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. It helps me out and the channel out such a great deal. Thank you so much for all the support. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love this community. I love this community, and I feel like not everyone gets to say that, so I'm very, very grateful. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. PST. You can find that link in the description along with our community Discord and our VOD channel, in case you can ever make it live. I stream Mahjong on Mondays, and I'll dual stream that on YouTube, so you can keep your eyes and ears peeled here. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? Do something nice for yourself. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye!